Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Marvel's Midnight Suns. Apologize for the sudden abrupt ending last set. Something came up and I had to go, so... But, let's get going. Hey Sarah.
I remember when I used to go out.
Last time, we met the ghost of Agatha, and did a mission, and now she wants us to meet her in the library tonight. Which we can get in with Oshta.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry. I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments? Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Jeez. Grief is a powerful thing. There we go. Get some arcane knowledge. Just some random lore bits. Ah, cool. Awesome. As our Arcana levels up, I think it was on like level 20 levels, maybe 10. You'll gain passive buffs. Now I get 25 extra resources from pickups. Arcane levels. Hunters increase arcane levels successfully using words of power, exploring the grounds, and even petting Charlie will grant arcane knowledge. Yep. At certain levels, we can even open a few of those chests for free. Sometimes it is good to come into the library to look around at the bookshelves, because the knowledge, type of stuff in here refreshes. New arcane knowledge refreshes. I gotta be careful because there's a note piece there. Boss. There we go. Also, as a fun side note, these paintings around the abbey, you can examine them, and if you have enough gloss, you can take them off and hang them up in your room, or just change where you want to put them. All right, something over there. Charlie girl. Alright, so we're going to need the elemental rods. Before I collect 3 of the 4, the 4th one's actually over in that direction. Quick reminder where a few of them are. The last 3 are. The water's right here. The fire's in the chapel. And Earth is over here where Hunter was buried. Just as a little heads up. What's this? Oh, I didn't know I could lounge in here. Cool. What type of day is that? Or night is it? New moon. Actually, that could be useful for me. Can I lounge?
I needed that.
Lounging on a full moon will give you +1 to your light. New moon, dark. These oyster mushrooms you can find all throughout this portion of the abbey. They refresh daily. Or nightly, I guess. You generally find them below a bunch of doors. Or a bunch of trees. Sorry. Open up!
Blessings of the goddess.
Yeah. Let's head over here.
Oshter smiles upon me.
Let's bring wood. And here is the last elemental rod.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Ooh. I saw something. Onwards!
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Oh. Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Alright, so what she's trying to say here basically is this entire side quest is optional. You do not have to do it. All it does is give you more backstory into the Blood, the family of Blood, or whatever you want to call it. What happened between Agatha and Wanda, and gives you a bit more access to the Abbey grounds. That's about it. You also learn more about Lilith as a person, Sarah before she became caretaker, her relationship with Agatha, and all that. It's really cool, and I really like it. But you 100% do not have to do it. I will because I am... I'm a slut for this type of shit. I love lore. Arcane chests. Look for the arcane chests in the Abbey grounds and unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane chests reset periodically, so return to previously opened chests to see if you can open them again. The higher your arcane level, the more rewards each arcane chest will have. So, neat little trick that I've discovered. Let me see if I can get out of the way of this. Show this off. Ooh, nightshade. Oh. Okay. As you can see, the arcane chest has an open icon and is not colored. This means, or not lit up I should say, this means the chest is open. Whereas normally it'll look like this. Lit up and closed. That means you can go get the chest if you want to. Periodically just check your map to see if the chests have been closed. My advice is to save up all arcane keys for purple chests or legendary chests. The common chests and the rare chests you will later on be able to open up for free. So it doesn't matter. That's where the arcane level comes in. I personally like to keep all my arcane keys for the legendary chests. There's actually one you can open up, or three you can open up repeatedly over in this area. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty easy spot to go get them. A few appear up over here. They appear all over the map. So just a good thing to check out every so often. What's this? Oh. Abbey grounds. Worry about that later. Just checking around a little bit for any resource materials. Later on we can use them to brew potions. Side note, later on a bowl will appear on this altar. At night you can put a artifact onto it, and the next night you can come back and you'll get something from it. You usually don't get a whole hell of a lot from them, so it doesn't really matter. I usually just go, fuck, I'll just collect all the artifacts. This little side nook is also a really good spot, usually to find a lot of nightshade and witch hazel. But it doesn't seem to be tonight. Wolfsbane. You can also find these, oops, sorry, itchy ear, on the ground. They are paintings. I'll worry about those later. Alright, let's put in these rods. Hold on, let me see if I get a better angle of that. Nope. Water?
The old magic still holds.
Air?
What was Wanda up to here?
Earth?
Only one more to go.
Fire.
There. Finished.
Moon seal.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started?
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open. But the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it.
I'll be fine. So, for the most part, exploration of the grounds I'm going to do off-screen because it gets kind of dull and it takes a lot of time. But I will show A to B on how to get to the Bloodgates. Oop. Just grab that. Because those are kind of important. By the way, this is where Agatha died. Down here first. Oh!
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
Give me that. Yoink. Full speed. Another haven. Let's start collecting those soon. Alright. Into the next area. Oop. Dreamer's Descent. So yeah. Abby's right there. Just keep running this way. Up there's where the hunters rested. Let's go. Almost picked that up, didn't want to. Oop. Have that.
Interesting.
Bit of lore.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
Little side quest. Every so often we'll come across mysteries. Mysteries will give us access to a bunch of stuff. Alright, don't worry about any of that. Yoink. Open up!
The goddess of order approves.
The Stone Terrace. Yoink.
The Standing Stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
Yeah. This is where you can get 3 legendary chests. There are 3 puzzles that you need to solve here. Doing so will give you access to each of these spots being a legendary chest. I'll show a guide video on how to do that later. Alright, mark that. Arcane cooking. Later on, we'll gain access to the ability to create items, even straight up essences for upgrades. Those give you new recipes for that ability. Alright. Let's heal.
The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
And if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter, I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck.
So yeah, essentially you can only do these once a night. Atum, recommend level 8, I'm 4, I'm not going to do it. Because I'm not going to win it. I already know that. So Abby, slash double. So yeah, it's just a cool little thing you can do. Let's sleep. How much gloss do I have? 37. Yee. That's a fine nightstand. I know what I said. I know the pun.
Can that really be you? After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
Is this a dream?
Yes and no. We are connected, you and I. Ever since the day you...
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
Ominous.
Was that really her?
Alright. Let us continue. Hey, Charlie girl. Pets.
There's my ferocious Charlie girl.
Ah, I love Charlie. Alright.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Alright, what do we get here? 2 syrup, or serum. Upgrade, 3 of Marvel's abilities. Alright, we're gonna unlock this next. Forge upgrades.
We are finally getting
It actually changes things too, which I love. Okay.
Give me a sec.
This place actually is pretty badass once you get all the upgrades. I mean, it already looks pretty cool, but fully upgraded is amazing.
What do you think?
Yes! My favorite ability. I can also pick up 2 more abilities? Oh, 2, hold on. Okay. And... Strike. Wild Strike is my favorite. Yeah, it is. One of the 2 is. There are a few abilities that Hunter gets that is just broken as fuck.
Nice to get some fresh air.
Alright. Don't worry about that for now. Upgrades.
Ready for more?
Can I upgrade the yard?
Back again.
Let's upgrade your strike.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Alright, so every so often they will ask you for advice, and you can get stuff from them. Depending on what answer you give them, you can get money in return. You can get stat bonuses for the character, item cards. You may even get like a good chunk into your light or dark affinity, depends on your preference. Injuries are kind of annoying because they take time to heal. So you can bring them into the mission with you if you want to, but if they get hurt, like hit, they'll have a debuff done to them, or the injury will get worse. It's usually best just let them rest. I want that 30 credit.
Thanks, Hunter.
Alright.
Hey, Hunter, when you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
What's up?
The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds. Good. I was hoping.
So hero ops are just another little side thing you can do.
This won't take long.
You can send out a hero you're not going to bring with you onto a mission out to do a side mission to give you some side little shit.
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use.
For example,
check out the available hero ops listed on Sendo.
Normally you can pick which hero you send on the mission, and sometimes they will give you extra stuff if you send specific types of characters. I'll show you an example of what I mean by this. But for now, Captain Marvel wants to go on this mission.
I think I can handle that.
So we can't use her for this next general.
Stay out of trouble.
Now, where is heroes? There we are. Profile. Sometimes a hero op will say, we need a character who's good at tactics. So you can probably send Blade to do it. Sometimes it says, you'll need an Avenger, so you can send Tony. Sometimes it's like, you need this specific character. It's good to keep an eye on what type of person you send out to do what mission, basically. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, so I want that. It's an attack. There we go. Hold on a second. Did I get something different? Oh yeah. You unlock color schemes too. Customize your hero. It's got a lot more outfits. And you even get swimsuits too. Carol?
Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
You know, fair.
No.
That's very fair. Alright,
Hunter, hello.
hello Agatha. Worry about her later. What is this? New story mission available. Alright. Let us save and head out on the mission.
I feel like we left... Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
The world is at risk of being consumed by Lilith. We cannot afford to leave any stone unturned, even if it means upsetting you.
It's not my feelings I'm worried about. The last time I gave someone free rein of the library, it cost us dearly. I'm not sure we can handle any more unexpected calamities around here.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
I still love Venom. Alright, general missions. Now we can decide what we want to do. Or we can go help out Spider-Man. Alright, so that'll give you money. Artifact. Hero challenges. These missions are has a hero challenge available. If purchases intel, an optional objective with bonus rewards. 2 arcane keys. Or an arcane key. Nice. So Nico needs to do 3 attack abilities. Not hard enough. Protection of elite enemies is present at this location. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah. Alright. So there are strong enemies. I think. Who do I want to bring? Blade would be pretty good because he can cut through shit quickly. But magic is a really good crowd control. Bring magic. I actually really like using magic. Not a lot of people like using her. Well, they do, but they prefer not to use her portals. A lot of people hate playing Nico because she's a bit nuanced.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Alright.
I hear you.
Magic, portals. Using her limbo ability, or portal ability, Magic will place a portal anywhere on the map. Once a portal is placed, the next magic ability with the knockback effect will knock the enemy through the portal. It doesn't have to be an ability. Any knockback that magic does will send them through the portal. This includes the knockback shove ability that you can get with the research we're currently doing. The portal will close and be removed from the map once the enemy has been sent through. Portals are also free cards, so you can cast them whenever you want to. This is why people don't like Nico. With her unpredictable Staff of 1, many of Nico's abilities have random effects. These effects are determined when the ability card is drawn and are indicated by the roulette keyword.
Even in numbers, you are nothing to me.
So what this means is a few of her abilities are a bit weird. Alright, I'm gonna keep that for now. Slash. It's actually a good placement for that.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Forcible knockback, where is... Oh, there she is. Not just out of range. I might be able to get that one.
You had your chance to
Bam! Forceful knockback! Alright. What does this do again? Empower. Change the cost of all heroic cards in your hand to 0 to the end of the turn. Right! Beautiful! Wish it was a free, but what can you do? Right there. So yeah, there are a lot of builds online for Magic that just go, yeah, don't use her portals. And I find that bullshit. Use her portals, they're really good.
Compared to the things I have seen and killed.
Perfect. Alright. I think we did a pretty good job clearing up the room that way, that turn. Didn't have any Hydra or any Nico attacks, but
Engaging target.
I really don't like Hunter.
Really your best.
Whoa. Head spinning.
Actually, stays for how many turns?
It's your time now.
At least you resisted the damage. You are a bitch. Alright.
Is that everyone?
Boo. Don't need that. Quick slash. Oh, he's immune to knockback, so I can't hit him. Bam! Knock you over there.
I am impressed. Leave some for the rest of us.
Whip you over here.
That will do.
This is it. Alright. So we're good with that. I use that myself? No, I can't. Don't need that. That's an attack card I could use. Yeah, I need to heal up.
The light is on our side. The advantage is mine.
Let's pop this bitch. And I should... Yeah, what should be out of range. Perfect. Am I knocked down? No, I need to. Always use your enemy's abilities against them if you can.
I am not myself.
Ah, beautiful. These are the 2 attack cards I need, or 3 attack cards. Yeah, I can do it. Cool.
Let's try this.
Cursed. Marked. Nice.
Whatever works for you.
Get rid of you.
Watch closely.
I have a pretty decent build for Nico. I just need to get her up to it. Oh, these are hero cards, not attack cards. Fuck.
It must be weird having no discernible personality of your own.
Just set that right there. Just in case.
Hey, that hurt!
Ah, sure, buddy.
You
Go in there.
Ready?
I love that ability.
Even the gods will not stand before us
Alright.
as arrogantly as you have.
Done with that. That. God damn it. What did I get out of this? What was it? I think it was an ability card for if I do the challenge. I'm trying to get the challenge done. Fuck.
It is good to be back in the fight.
That's a hero card. God damn it. Alright, fuck it.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
This will have to do.
I don't think I have a lot of attack cards with Nico, which is my problem.
It's better if you
Should have thought
quit
that one
now.
through better. Ah well.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Victory! Let's get that. Alright, let's speak to Nico. What's up? Oh yeah, Abbey Clubs, forgot about this. A different hero meets every night, or every few nights for one of Abby's clubs, a group interaction that yields powerful rewards. Abbey Clubs can be pursued at any pace and declined at any time, delaying them until a future date. So you can turn down a club invite without having to worry about it being locked for the rest of the game. This was something me and my friend was worried about because he declined one of their invites and didn't get another invite for ages. Sometimes you do have to advance the story to get some Abbey Club invites because story events need to happen for them for the club event to make sense. But for the most part, these are pretty harmless. They are fun though because it humanizes a lot of the heroes more.
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You can blame Dr. Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Dr. Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
Lead the way.
Let's do it!
Emo kids! So yeah, you need to unlock this area to get this event to happen.
So, about the spell that brought you back to life, it worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
You are talking about my death?
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
As much as I love Doctor Strange, I don't want to say he's a bit up his own ass about how important he is, but he's a bit up his own ass about how important he is.
Yes?
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual. You focus on the past, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
there is a chance I might explode?
A very small chance. Unlikely.
So I'm like 75% sure she's fucking with us. But she's so deadpan, I can't be 100%.
How concerned should I be about exploding?
Slightly more than usual.
You know, the fact that Hunter fights against demons, mystical entities, horrible monstrosities from your nightmares on a daily basis that probably could, eviscerate and or cause her to explode at any given point in time. The fact that Magic says you should be a little bit more worried than usual actually is kind of worrying.
Tell me.
The first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lilith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
I am ready.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you saw.
I raced through the Abbey grounds, angry, terrified. It is too late. We were not ready for this fight. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
You don't seem any worse for wear, but do inform me if you experience any lingering mystical oddities. Metacosmic soul rot is no laughing matter.
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time?
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment, or, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your Spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects. We're done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
So the ingredients she mentioned you don't really need. All it really gives you is more abilities later on. This is probably her best spell, by the way. If you're lucky on the roll, it will just decimate the entire area, especially when you level it up. Can I see it? Upgrade. Up to 3 hits, yeah. It's so good. And everyone now has Emo Kid shirts! Yay! Alright, where's Charlie? Gotta pet my dog. Hey, girl.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
I love Charlie. Alright, we're gonna open one of these. Oh yeah, it was the challenge only gonna give me like a key. I don't really need that. Hola, ¿cómo estás? That is the extent of how much Spanish I know. Well, I know a little bit more, but nowhere near enough to actually have a conversation. Alright. Doctor.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Give me them dark points.
Feeling good today, girl.
Love Charlie. Alright, we have the hero ops to collect.
Everything by the numbers.
One step ahead, and it's upgraded too. Nice!
Stay out of trouble.
Compliments. Hunter has now has the chance to earn compliments, which can be spent to praise other heroes after completing certain actions in the Abbey. By completing a research project for them, completing a hero op, or reaching a new training level in the yard. Complimenting a hero will increase their friendship with the hunter. However, complimenting the same hero again in a short period of time will lead to diminishing returns.
Your energy blasts are quite fearsome.
That's good to hear.
Your energy blasts are quite fearsome. Leaves does not elaborate. Did I actually explore these? I didn't examine the coke. Alright.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Nice. Ooh, jeez. Apply modifications to upgrade abilities. This is pretty much going to be where a lot of my materials go to. Gain more intel with decrypting engrams, run 2 hero ops at the same time. When the game first came out, this was bugged. If you sent out 2 people at once, there was a chance on return the game would be frozen when you try to cash it in. Because it would try to load up both at the same time and just cause the game to crash. They did fix it, thankfully, but it was annoying as all fuck. Alright, Arcane Study.
What have you brought me today?
I brought you a box. A wand.
These were relatively common at one point in history.
Sure. Every time you get an artifact, it levels up. I think you only need like 20 to get the full
So how's the whole saving the world thing going?
breadth of abilities.
How does this look?
Inspire. Blood for blood. So, whenever you gain an ability that appears in like a draw like this or during club activity, you'll always be able to gain it again from that point forward. So don't worry about not picking one right out the gate. Chance to cost of a hero card, random hero card you hand to 0. Yeah. And that. Actually, hold on, what's this do? Right, okay. Research. Bloodborne. Upgrade a blade ability. Let me get that up. Complete 2 missions with Nico. I mentioned earlier about how if a hero gets injured, they're kind of, you shouldn't bring them with you. It'll take about 2 to 3 days usually for them to fully heal. This heals them in 1 day.
That caught my eye as well.
Alright. Now I believe I can do some off-screen shit now. Upgrade the yard. Yes! Shove!
I can see why you did that.
Shove is so good. It is one of the most basic ass bitch abilities,
Let's
but
do
it
this.
is so useful. Oh, increase the AoE. Yes, please. Alright.
Caretaker could have at least left.
By training in combat, upgrading abilities, modifying abilities, basically doing anything in the yard will increase your training level. These will allow you to do more damage or do other effects with the environment. Yeah. I wonder if I can actually check that.
Even a
Yeah, let's have
supreme.
a spar with you. He should be close to leveling up. Alright. So we need 10 oyster, 10 wolf, and 10 skill. I don't think I have that. Reagents. I'm missing the wolfbane. All you have to do is go give them the magic afterwards, and yeah. So, I am...
This lifestyle of ours, you know, hunting the forces of darkness. How do you like it?
I'm not sure like is the proper word, but it has got some unique challenges. For instance, a perk are the allies and friends we meet.
Glad you said that. There are too many lone wolves out there. It's good to rely on others every once in a while.
But when we must go at it alone, it is best to have an impressive arsenal like yours.
I've spent decades experimenting and putting it together. Any of them interest you?
I must know how you craft such ingenious weaponry.
A lot of trial and error, honestly. Putting bullets in garlic and holy water was a no-brainer. Sometimes had to wait until the tech caught up with my ideas, like with the UV grenades.
I trained very little on box locks and muskets. I must admit their efficiency has increased.
Projectiles get the job done fast, but nothing beats my sword.
Does your sword have a name?
No. I like to keep her sharp and mysterious like that. Being good at what we do ain't all about the gear or our ability to improvise. It's about why we do it. You got a good understanding of the why, and the how falls right into place.
My reasons are very complicated.
If they were simple, I'd be worried about you, Hunter.
Yeah. Honestly, I prefer Blade's outfit. I really just want to get the dark done. But I am going to do my best to not just go full dark. Every option. Alright. Nice. Okay, let's see what we got. For the most part, we're good. So, like I was about to say, I'm going to go off screen now. I'm going to actually spend some time just doing some side missions, you know? Leveling up, getting things done, ready to go. My advice, for the most part, pull up the menu. Oh, jeez. Actually, I got quite a few things. Artifact, credits, intel. Cool. I'm gonna be doing that one. My advice for the most part is, at the very least, get a build for Hunter done early. You won't be able to get a lot of their strong abilities yet, mostly due to the fact that you need to unlock higher difficulty stuff, which only unlocks when you have a higher level character. But try to get at least a good build going. If you can get all of these abilities upgraded to where they have like this outline, that way you are not weak. Like, regular knockback is great, forceful is better. Having this upgraded gives us a knockback with a quick ability, which is a lot more versatile. Upgrading Wild Strike makes it stronger. Dark Heal gives us +2 and we take less damage from using it. Whip costs no hero points and does damage regardless of what we hit anything with it. It's all really useful and is honestly highly recommended. Spend some time looking at the profile on how to play the character. Like, Blade is really good at inflicting bleed damage to characters, so you want to get abilities that do bleed with him. Carol is a pretty much straight up cannon powerhouse, so you want to give abilities that do a lot of good damage, attack a lot of enemies in time. A few taunt abilities because binary is broken as fuck. Tony's really good at just decimating entire enemies, stuff like that, you know? It makes things a lot easier when you have an idea of how each character plays. I also recommend playing at least 4 missions with each character at least once. That way you understand the strengths and weaknesses of each character, because sometimes you will need to bring them with you on story missions. It will unlock all of the abilities that require bringing them on missions for the Forge, and should give you access to a bunch of coils to unlock upgrades for also that as well. So it's just a good little side thing to do. Get research out of the way done as quick as possible. I'd recommend getting up to 4 at the very bare minimum. Doing so will unlock an ability to get your ultimate abilities, as well as your ultimate clothing, I guess is a good way of putting it. So yeah, pretty much that. If you have time, spend some time exploring around the Abbey. The Blood Gates are all really important things to do. The Standing Stones, I'm going to mention this real quickly. There are 3 locations in which have the code for the Standing Stones. You need to finish the next Blood Gate to access the Standing Stones anyway. But one of the codes is right there. Come up with a key for this, or just draw them out on a piece of paper. For me, I go very simple. The one on the left I call Mountain. The one after that I call the Moon. The one after that I call the Pyramid. The one after that I call the Boat. And the one at the very end I call the Valley. It's just a very simple thing. If you want to write them down, that's a good key. And yeah, that's about it. If you want recommendations on character builds, check out my guide video on base game characters. Bear in mind you will get spoiled on who is available. I do keep it set up to appearance order, so it's not like you will see Tony, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Adam Warlock, Spider-Man. You won't see stuff like that. Adam Warlock's not in the game as far as I know. Just as an example. So if you get up to like Spider-Man, as you can see, he is going to be a character we're going to get because of the quest. You can just stop there if you don't want to be spoiled for who's next. I do have timestamps, so be careful about that. But yeah, that's about it. Again, recommend artifacts first, then go for credits, and if you can't do anything after that, intel caches and essences. So that's going to be it. I'm going to take a break. I'll see you guys next time. We will continue on from wherever I leave off. But till then, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.